You been following the lawsuit with a nephew? I can't think of his name.
Yeah, so
The
you talking
Dolphins
about
coach.
Brian Flores?
Yeah.
Yes, every bit of it. Well, so I won't say I'm following it. It's like super duper in depth, but
Mm,
from him dropping it is like I'm not mad at it. One, I mean, like if anybody says there's no disparity between black and white coaches in the league, or
yeah.
I don't know, people want to say people of color, however you feel about that, but there's clearly a disparity. And I mean, it's a lot of, oh, we'll give you this interview for the sake of, instead of actually considering them as a
Yeah.
coach, regardless of them being a good coach or not.
Mm,
And I mean, I've been saying this like for the past few years because Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, I think there's no way that guy doesn't have a job or have a
yeah.
head coaching job. There's no way. And he's interviewed, but somehow he's not getting them. I think that's nonsense. But
Mm,
um, I I hope he wins. The league probably will try to fight it, or they'll throw him some money. Like, oh yeah. This is what we'll do for this. Like kind of like they did the stop racism
yeah.
stickers on the back of the helmet. Like I don't know how that's helping, but cool. But yeah, so I definitely hope he wins out of it. And two,
Mm,
I just don't know. I don't think he'll get another coaching job in the league though.
definitely not.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I'm like, all right. So he's now officially a martyr.
Yeah, no, definitely.
His legacy is going to be somewhat kind of like Kaepernick. Whereas, so first of all, Kaepernick was controversial, at least to me, because Melo was going through his little kind of being blackballed at the same time. They both got opportunities around the same time. I actually made a video on it. And I'm like, they both got their opportunity to come back and at least try out to be seen. And Kaepernick just kind of put on a little clown and pony show. Whereas
Hmm.
Carmelo just showed up and got buckets. He was like, you guys want me to sit in the corner and shoot threes? I got you. And now he's actually making noise in the league again, having one of the
Yeah.
best seasons in NBA history in regards to people his age. Like he in his late 30s too. He putting up numbers at late age, late in his career. So you see when you get opportunities, like I mean, making a decision like this to like, all right, I'm gonna sue the people I want a job with. I mean, you're not getting a job whether or not you win or lose. Like you might as well go talk to these colleges or maybe go to high school and I don't know. But
Yeah.
NFL, somebody might give them a little pity hire, but you don't want that job.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like, well, I guess going to that little point you just made about the Kaepernick thing, like Kaepernick seen that Nike money and that boy just stopped being an activist. He went from kneeling like, all right, cool, yeah, y'all take care of
uh,
that. And so I definitely like, I don't, I don't know if his thing was like. At first, it started out. I feel like it started out in a genuine place, but
yeah.
the further it got along, it just became more of a show. And
Mm.
he got what he wanted out of it. I guess what he got some Nikes or he got a deal, whatever the case. So like, I mean, his thing sure it worked out how he wanted it to, but yeah, I don't think Blind Flores gets another job, and it sucks. But because
Mm.
I do think he was a great, I think he was, I won't say he's a great coach, but he was definitely a good coach to see how bad
Mm.
Miami was 3 years
Yeah.
ago to what they are now. But no, he's not. He's gonna get a college job, I'm sure, because he's a good enough coach to do that. I
Yeah.
still think he's a good enough coach to coach in the league, but they're not going
Mm.
to. No, folks, is not unless it's one of those. Oh yeah, I'm so proud of you for being an activist. Here's like they like no, I don't because then I could see them like doing that and on the back end still trying to find a way to defame his character in a sense.
Mm. I mean,
So
and
yeah,
honestly, the energy he has on him right now could easily work at a historically black college. Take all that energy you got for your people, and go help out one of these programs, and you bring all this recognition to one of these schools, kind of like Deion Sanders and I think it was
hmm,
Hunter. Like I think he was the number one corner or
yeah,
receiver. He plays both, but like bringing that attention to historically black colleges. I mean, it does have some merit and it's social currency as far as I mean, all right, you may not get a job at the highest level, but you're still getting paid millions. Like
yeah,
going to one of these colleges, you still get in the bag either way. You just may not be on the national stage, every Sunday. So that's definitely something that I doubt he'll see on this channel. But I'm sure somebody's whispering in his ear, like, "All right, bro, you got offers over here. You got offers over here." So maybe
yeah,
something will
no.
come out of
And too the way like HBCUs are starting to. Granted, I mean it was a good thing that Deion Sanders kind of did what he did. I don't know how long he's going to stay because
that. Mm,
I mean them Power 5 schools got a lot longer money than
yeah.
let's say Jackson State, but
Mm,
just the amount of I don't want to say, well, I guess the amount of attention that the
mm,
HBCUs are getting now is ridiculous. So it's like that would definitely roll over, and there's a better chance that he'll get some more money as far as like outside donors, boosters, and shit like that coming in,
mm.
and actually giving whoever he decides to go to money. And
Yeah.
hopefully so, because now Hugh Jackson's at Grambling State, and that's another NFL coach who is now on the
Mm.
HBCU circuit. So hopefully these guys and coaches actually do start rolling in and, excuse
Yeah.
me, taking care of our people in a sense.
Facts.
But the money got to be there too.